What is going on, everybody? It is Aero here, back again with another YouTube video. I know, that's crazy. Who is he? I'm continuing off the series that I started and completely forgot about. While I was drifting in Assetto Corsa, surprise, this is Assetto Corsa, I was drifting tracks from different video games. So we've done an episode Royal Raceway from Mario Kart 64 and subsequent other titles. We did a video on Fujimi Kaido. Now it's going to come a little mini series, I suppose, of tracks that are all from the Gran Turismo franchise. And that's really special to me because not a lot of you guys know I actually got my start with learning how to drift in Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 3 is actually a video I posted 10 years ago. It was a video of me trying to learn how to drift at this track. This is Autumn Ring. We're on the mini layout right now. We're going to try the full track as well, but we're on the mini layout because this is the track I learned to drift on. We're in the VDC Nissan GTR. Obviously, all the links to all the mods that will be used in today's video will be in the description below, but I've been wanting to do this for forever and a minute. I also want to thank Jake, JLF, homeboy Jake from Twitter and YouTube. He actually made a video of a bunch of Gran Turismo tracks that are in Assetto Corsa, which just made it really easy for me to go down the list and like pick what I liked and see what would be fun and what wouldn't be fun. So go check his channel out. His link will also be in the description if I remember to put it there, and if I don't, please call me out so I do, because his content's great and you deserve to go. He deserves a view, and it's also kind of the inspiration for all this. But we're in the GTR, the VDC car. VDC 2.0 cars will drive a lot better than the old ones. It is super high power, like it's like 1,000 horsepower or something. But these are race tracks. I'm actually really enjoying driving full tracks in this game. Assetto Corsa, most clips that you see on YouTube or whatever, small, tight Japanese tracks like Ebizu and Nico and whatnot, which is fun. A lot of the thing I like to do on Forza was full track drifting. I just enjoy it. It's fun. But we're on Assetto Corsa. This is an actual sim. I'm on a wheel. We're in a competition spec car. Let's head on another track. I did like half a test lap here just to test my audio. I'm still getting used to recording on this 2 PC setup. I have one PC for recording and then one for playing video games. Because, you know, it's a little bit easier to stream on twitch.tv/MrAeroHD. Go follow and subscribe now as we get our tires warmed up here a little bit. Here we go. Downhill into turn 1. Had to double grab the handbrake there. Let me know if you guys want to see like an actual webcam. I just figured you wouldn't want to see my dumb ugly face. Stretching to another bank corner. These corners right here is why we have all the power. Let me move on to the mini part of the track. This is a lot tighter than you think it is, up into 4th gear. I don't know if it's the mod or my memory that fails me, but I felt like you could chain that without having a manji or like swing back and forth in Gran Turismo, but it's probably just my memory that fails me, because now that I'm doing this part, I feel like this is the part that I used to learn on. Reminds me a lot of Sunset's Peninsula in Forza 4, where it was a great track to learn on. Oh geez, brake. Way too fast. Still haven't hit the line through there. I'll show you guys some out of car shots as well, but it feels like a great track to learn on because it's fast, but there's not a lot of elevation change in that specific section. So again, we'll get back up to here. So right here, if there was going to be a competition section on this track, I think it would be right here where the polyphony. Oh, way wide. Oh, we're really wide. Oh, that's yep. Oopsies. But right here, there's not a whole lot of elevation change. You have this big 2-corner gap, and then you have a tight flick where you have to really drop your speed. Double inside clip right here. And then my favorite part where you just power out wide, hit that outer zone, kind of mid-line. As the tires wear here, the rear tires wear, this gets a lot easier. I'm still going in way too fast. This GTR 2 is not my personal favorite car out of the pack, out of this VDC pack. If you guys want me to do like pack reviews as well, kind of similar to like car builds in Forza, I can do that as well. Looking for new things to do in Assetto Corsa because it is a game that I've been playing quite a bit. On Twitch and in my spare time, I try to play a little bit of Assetto Corsa every other day, even if for like an hour or like half an hour, just because I want to get competitive in this game and run in tournaments and do tandems and battles. And oh yeah, the rear tires are starting to go. You see the wheel speed on the Motec there, like 150, 160 miles an hour. Yeah, I definitely did not get the flick back over like I wanted to. Probably have one more lap left to these tires. But this track's fun as I remember it, man. It's very, very high speed. I don't know how it would be for tandem. Maybe we'll put us on our our Discord server and find out. Oh, no, our Discord, but our Assetto server. Yeah, I have no rear grip anymore. My rears are fried. I tried to stretch it, but did not work. I'll get fresh tires, and I want to try this section specifically as like a competition section with full grip. Maybe I'll do one more lap. Oh god, you know, we're on ice. You go slow, but the car's a lot easier to control with no rear tires. Push it out nice and wide. Down to third. Use the angle to slow the car down. Foot brake, a little bit of handbrake just to try to kill a little bit more speed. Almost let the revs drop. Back out wide. A little bit of foot brake just to get a little bit more angle. My line's a lot better this time. And then back in fourth for this high-speed section. Get a little bit. Use the foot brake to modulate your angle. Try to avoid the handbrake as much as you can. Something I'm learning in Assetto Corsa. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but every time you hit the handbrake, you obviously are killing a ton of speed. So if you can avoid it, especially in the lower power cars. Oh, too much power. Hit this outer zone. Let's see if we can bring it back in. But yeah, this is Autumn Ring Mini. This is the track that I learned to drift on. It was in a VXR Monaro, a Holden Monaro, in Gran Turismo 3 or Gran Turismo 4. I would say 4. 3 was still not quite with the physics. It was a fun game to play, but it just wasn't there with how it drove in terms of like realism, I guess. 4 was the big step forward, but yeah, right here is where I did a lot of my learning. But I'm gonna get some tires and we'll try that. We'll try just this part out as a pseudo competition section. All right, we're on fresh tires. I can't find reverse. There we go. Because of the rear mount intercooler, I cannot see anything out of the rearview mirror. But I'd imagine this is where your 50 roll or your start would be. In Assetto, there is no 50 rolls. Everyone just uses start chicanes, like in real life. You know, just drop the clutch. Up to fourth. I went way too fast. Oh no, we're still on track. I missed the first inner clip, got the second one. I left off throttle for too long there. And then use that as a clip. It's hard. It's hard to like nail. Because it's fast. You're just top of fourth gear. I'm not going to drift back just because I want to save my tires, but it's tricky. Like there's a lot of speed. A lot of speed. It's super fun though. Like I'm really enjoying this. I don't know if it's like kosher on free mods to go in and edit a free mod. Like I don't know if that's a cool thing like that mod makers are cool with. Obviously I'm too stupid to know how to make my own mods, but maybe start at this polyphony or this first bridge instead. Slip the clutch a little bit. Just a little bit too much. Here we go. Control the speed. Big flick. Kind of a slow flick, actually. A little bit of foot brake for more angle there. Keep the angle up this time. Oh, I missed the outer zone. It's okay. Go to the wall. Get the wall. Get the wall. Damn it. I'm gonna try to get the wall that time. This is fun, though. I don't know. You'd have to, like, get creative with the placement of the clips in the last corner. Because it just seems because of the camber of the corner, you can't really let the car track out wide and then go back into the inner clip and then back out. So I don't know if you want, and it's because again of the camber of the corner. I don't know if you could just outer zone it like a bank. Like I don't know if that's possible. Ooh, I wonder how it is in reverse. I'll try it in reverse if the game lets me. That's my screw falling off my shifter. I forgot to use the clutch. Transition. Oh yeah, you could outer zone this. For sure. I didn't even commit to it till like halfway through the corner, and then we almost grabbed the wall. But I wonder if the game's gonna get mad at me. We'll see. I want to try it in reverse. If you ever notice, like 90% of the great drift zones in games or even in real life are done on tracks in reverse. Clutches are good, by the way. And I'm sure you could change this up too with like outer zones where I'm not running them. Yeah, this is fun both ways. This would be a great track to do online as well. I mean, you'd have to... I don't know how it would fare with, like... I don't know how it would fare with, like, the lower power cars. I just wanted to drive EDC, to be honest. I mean, I'm not feeling short of power. Maybe I can get... I don't know. We'll see how long the video is. I was like, maybe I'll try it with, like, a lower power car, something a bit more, tame, but... I don't feel short on power at all on this track, other than the front half, but, I mean, the front half is just big, banked corners, so I would imagine, you know, that's where you need all your power, but... Let's try this at least one more time before we go to the full track. The full track's gonna be a blast. I don't remember the layout, though. Here is easy, but, like... That was an accident. I flicked it completely by accident. No power commitment there at all, but let's not talk about it. A little bit more throttle. Let's see if I can... There's no walls. That's kind of a bummer. And then track it back in. Yeah, you'd have to figure out a little bit better of a line than what I'm doing, but... I feel like this would be a fun competition section. So, you know, somebody smarter and more talented than me, then maybe can go out here and make this cool, but... Oh, God, there was a big bump there. Oh. I thought the wall was, like, right there. Anyway, I'll show you guys the lap, like, where it looks like outside of the car, and then we'll go to the full track. Alrighty, so now we're at the full track. I have not driven the full track. I did, like I said, half a test lap of the mini track, but I haven't driven the full track. I'll be actually stunned if the tires last more than a lap, but we'll see what happens. Just gonna send it, though. I could have carried a little bit more speed. I was on the handbrake for like half an hour. Again, just big, flowy corners. And now here's where the mini track is. Nice and try to keep it nice and smooth. Car's got a lot of grip. The reason I chose the GTR too, not my favorite. I like the S13 a lot. But at least for this, it feels just like, because of the long wheelbase, it's just smooth. Easy to drive. Compared, you know, for a competition car, it's easy to drive. Nice and settled. Doesn't really fight me a lot, especially on older tires as well. Oh, can I make this? Just. Oh, nope. Understeered. Fell out of the power bound, understeered. Oh, we're dead. I tried. This is why you should do a practice lap, ladies and gentlemen, or you look like a fool on the internet. Again, I don't really remember the layout of this track from my playthrough of Gran Turismo 2. I don't think this track was in Gran Turismo 2. We're dead again. I don't know if this track was in Gran Turismo 2. I don't remember. Like I said, all my memories from like Autumn Ring are... Oh, it was. I'm an idiot. It was Gran Turismo 3 and 4 where this track stood out the most for me. And is this coming to the main straight? It is. Oh, it's got a little wiggly bit. It's got a little wiggly bit. I like wiggly bits. I'm gonna turn right. Yeah, there we go. Full power. Full power. Full power. Don't lift. Don't lift. Don't lift. You can shift to the... Oh, that really screwed me up. I was trying not to lift, but... High-speed entry this game scared the bejesus out of me. Another thing too, just while we're going around here, guys, I have a VR headset. I could do these videos in VR if you would like. Some people like VR, some people don't, and I did buy like the headset with the purpose of playing Assetto and recording Assetto with VR, but that's more up to you guys if you want to see, you know, VR videos or not. I'll at least do it once. Oh, dicks. Thank you, foot brake. Very cool. Oh, no, too much clutch. Oh, God. I don't run like poop right now. But I'll, for the very least, like, try it in a video, and then we can, like, kind of judge, I guess. Aero says as he thinks out loud. Let's not try to stretch this time. Now that the tires are... Oh, no, there's a bump there that straightens the steering out as well. Full lock. So hit the imaginary clean point. We could not. That corner is so fun, though, with the elevation change. This whole back half is just a blast. Front wheel came up there a little bit. But with the elevation change, there's a lot of bumps and, like, little undulations in the center of the corner. You'll see the... Oh, that's... Oh, hit the wall. Oh, hee-ha, hee-hee-hee. Okay, we're good. You'll see, like, the steering just kind of gets ripped out of my hands. This car is very snappy because it is a competition car. Are we gonna make it? Nope. I tried. But it's more so like the elevation change, like the front suspension just being like, nah, dog. I haven't tuned any of these for two reasons. One, I kind of just wanted to show you how it would drive with a car that you can download right now. Not like, oh, well, he's done a ton of setup work to that. That's why the car drives the way it drives or whatever. Two, I don't really know what I'm doing on Assetto Corsa yet. Like, I played Forza at a semi to competitive level for off and on 10 years in terms of drifting. I did, like, you know, like battles, tandems, all that kind of stuff. So you don't learn Assetto in like a week or 2 weeks. Maybe some of you do, but I don't. My brain too tiny, too small. I was ready for this time, bump. Can I kill the speed, though? I've got one in the dirt. Yeah. I want to make that. That's such a fun combo of corners. We'll see if the tires last another lap. Actually, the tires being dead might actually help us in terms of just, like, getting around. We're probably not going too fast, but, you know. Just helps keeps the rear end loose. I'm not have to worry about it gripping up. I probably should have ran a bit more tire pressure just to see if I could save the tire life, but it is what it is, I guess. This is scary. And my wheel doesn't really, because I have an older, oh, I made it, nice. I have an older Logitech wheel, I have a G27, and the center, the snap to angle on these wheels, there's like very historically it's not bad. I don't want to like shit talk Logitech because it is a great wheel and I've had it for, you know, 6 to 8 years now. But the center rotation, like when the wheel just starts to spin, is slow. So like compared to something new like a Thrustmaster or a Fanatec, you got to do a lot of the work yourself when you're counter steering. When the wheel starts to self-steer, it's not so bad, but just getting it going, you got to put some elbow grease in. You got to throw it around a little bit more. Which, once you're used to it, it's not so bad, but I've driven a Logitech or a Thrustmaster wheel once. It was my friend Ian's wheel at a hotel room in Atlanta, taped to an ironing board. Like, oh no! Come back! Dude, it just snapped on me. I don't know what happened there. But it was so much better. Stuff like that, too. It's just, the force feedback's a lot smoother, but that doesn't mean just because you have a Logitech wheel, you can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here doing it. My wheel's not modded anyway. It's a stock rim. We have no rear tire left. Like, none. But yeah, we'll do one more lap here, I guess. But the full track is very, very fun. Like, a lot of these tracks, especially for the older tracks from Gran Turismo, are very tight. They're not super high speed. Like a lot of the new Trial Mountain concerns me in a way because it's very long. It's more like a traditional race course. But because these tracks were pretty well designed, you know, with your fastest cars in the game are like stock R34s and stuff. There wasn't a lot of like super de-duper fast vehicles in the game. You know, maybe some touring cars and stuff, but that's probably about it in terms of speed. A lot of the corners are close together. And I mean, this track's probably still fun for racing too, if you're not really into drifting at all, for whatever reason you're still watching. But like I said, it's just nice and smooth. A lot of big sweeping corners. Definitely a fast track. Reminds me, it reminds me a little bit of Bernese Alps, but like not stupid. Like I know a lot of people hate me for that, but a lot of those people are points drifters, so I don't really care what your opinion is. I'm gonna get yelled at that for that too. Below me. That track is just like no skill in Forza. It's just high-speed corner after high-speed corner after high-speed corner, and high-speed corners in Forza, especially when there's no like, I'm too fast. Especially when it was like there's like no tandem, you're just getting points. They're not difficult. Bernese Alps, because of the banking, it holds the angle for you. It's not. To me, it's not a challenge. Here, you get a little bit of that with the banking, but also you still have to work. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, my line has been fucking terrible. Like in terms of what I should be hitting for a line, like hitting apexes properly, hitting clipping points properly, making sure I'm maximizing the car, the drift before I try to transition, so I'm not transitioning too early or too late. Like, obviously I'm recording a YouTube video, so it's not going to be perfect. I'm trying to just not to embarrass myself, you know, put on a little bit of a show, an entertaining lap. I cannot believe I didn't spin there. Thank you, GTR. That's why I picked you. Okay, I see you. Relax. But, I don't know, I get more out of this. Again, I don't know how it would be with other people, because it's very fast. But, at least driving alone, like, if I had to just jump on for 20 or 30 minutes and wanted to get a little bit of practice in at high speed, maybe put on some music and just have some fun, this is a great combo. This is a very, very, very fun combo. Whoa! We're fine. It'll look fine on the camera. It was very scary in real life. Oh, we went too fast. Corner's tricky. It's misleading. I always think I don't need to pull handbrake there, but I do. But anyway, guys, that's going to about do it for me. Like I said, I'll show you the replay here. But, thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm so super down for you guys to suggest other tracks in the description from other video games that maybe you want to see. Some of them might have Assetto Corsa mods. Some of them might not. You know, if you can find mod links or at least tell me that the mod exists, that'd be dope. But I have a couple other tracks from Gran Turismo ready to go. Again, I'll have the link to Jake's channel in the description. This is different. I haven't made regular YouTube content in a long time. But I miss you guys. I miss putting out stuff, and I've kind of had like a hankering to upload some stuff. Expect a video from me on August 22nd as well, because that is the 10-year anniversary of this channel. And there also will be a live stream, a 12-hour plus live stream at my Twitch channel that I will be nonstop talking about for the next 22 days to celebrate that 10-year anniversary. Watching some old videos, playing some old Forza games, and generally just hanging out. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope I see you there, and take care. Peace. Oh, replay's happening. Then that. Peace.